Hello, everyone. Today is October 15th, and this is technically the halfway point in the month, although we have 31 days. Um, it's close enough. So, what did I decide to do? Because I love astrology and numerology so much, I decided to share a little information about today's day with you. And one, we're going to start with the numerology aspect, my fave. So, today is October 15th. 2025. This is a 9 year and this is a 7 day. And the seven energy overall is an introspective energy, but it's also on the 15th, which is a family energy. So there were changes that cause you to reflect on what your family unit looks like, the direction that the family unit is going in, your role, your place in the family, how you fit in or do not fit in as a piece of the puzzle. And the seven is somewhat of a selfish number at time because introspection requires time alone. It requires an honest evaluation. And sometimes it's difficult to do that when you're around other people. So this day may see you taking a little break away from other people so that you can do that inner work. This may cause other people to think that you're kind of being too standoffish, and that can cause a little bit of conflict within the family unit. And the family unit is what you make of it as far as family is concerned. This doesn't necessarily mean a mother and father and child. We make our families. So it could be the family we made at school, it could be the family we made at work, but it is definitely a day where you may have to be cautious in how you are perceived if you want to maintain a great relationship with your family. On the astrology front, the energy of the day is about secrecy and ego, and a part of the ego death. But the energy is also about hearing and sight. So sometimes we are hearing things or seeing things partially. Example, you heard someone say part of a sentence, oh my gosh, she is, oh, too much. But you didn't hear the first part of the sentence and that she bought me this wonderful gift. Oh my gosh, she's too much. Versus she doesn't know what she's doing, she's too much. Those are two different situations. So you may hear something and hear part of something and not have the complete truth. Same thing with seeing things. You see someone holding a door open for someone, that doesn't mean they're dating. You're only seeing part of the information. So it's partial communication in that regard. So that's something to look out for. This is also snake energy. And the snake, which gets a bad rep, is really not bad. The snake has some good connotations. If you have something that is no longer of value, you have to shed that something, just like a snake sheds its skin. When you go through shedding something, it's like a death and rebirth, right? So sometimes something is poisonous to you, you have to find a way to get rid of it in your body, let it go and become a new version of yourself, right? So, not necessarily bad that it's that snake energy in medicine. The poison is sometimes also the cure. And a lot of things that we've given in medicine to our patients have once been considered to be very poisonous and not safe at all. Morphine is a perfect example. Morphine is given out like candy just about. If people get morphine when they're in for little things. At one point, it was only given to people who were actively dying. So the snake itself represents both sides of the coin, the poison and the cure. And you have the poison and the cure within you. So whatever's going on in your life that you're not really a fan of, you have the cure. You have the resources to change that and to let that go and to heal it, whatever it is. And I say whatever's going on, this could not just be a physical thing. This could also be your mental aspect of you don't know which direction that you're going in. The job that you work is toxic. The where you live is toxic. You have the something within you, the ability to change it as a whole. Let's look at the astrology chart for today. Again, all of my readings are based out of New York, right? And today we are in the Scorpio rising energy. The Scorpio rising energy is all about poison, about death, about sex, about research, about finding out things, uncovering things, revealing things. So that's the energy of today. Revealing the poison, revealing what is actually going the way you want it to go, and moving on it, making a move on it. Unfortunately, there is that Mars energy. I've mentioned this before, that Mars and Mercury together definitely impacting the first house in your domestic sector. And remember the way the energies are working together, the types of energy, the military type energy, the violent type energy. So you can expect to see, of course, violence, more violence, but you can also see an attempt at balance. There's also going to be an attack on beauty industry, beauty standards, beauty regulations, and what is passing for good. And some of the poison that you might see, or the communication that you might see about poison, might come in the form of a cosmetic now being deemed as poisonous, whereas it was acceptable before. The energies that are key is in the fourth house, not just yours, but for the world. The fourth house and the 10th house have our conflicting south and north nodes in them, which means a lot of activity, a lot of revelations in the community, a lot of revelations in technology for the home, a lot of revelations in the career, in the government, secrets being exposed. So again, we're in the Nakshaka regarding secrets, and today we're going to have a lot of information coming out about these secrets and being revealed. We also have looks like some transitions in the educational system. I have to be careful with the verbiage that I use so that these videos don't become suppressed. But the transition is not in the pew-pooing kind, but it's a change in the standards, in the old way, the way things were done or have been done, and how you follow what system and rules that are in place. So some change in that, information being revealed about that. Then there's also a new spotlight for sure on the details and the knowledge that's being utilized in the art industry and the um, cosmetic industry, makeup industry, or some process or procedure that is used to enhance beauty, such as like, you know, let's just say liposuction or anything, Botox or anything like that. So there's a spotlight on that today. That's going to be something that comes up and get communication about it. More information about the death count. Expect that wherever there's a tragedy, the numbers for the death count will be threefold from the previous thought of whatever the number was. So if the number was they thought one was involved or one was killed, then it's now three killed, that kind of thing. And expansion in the amount of loss and casualties. So let's move the day along, see if anything shifts. Technology in the communication space shifts. Have they been listening? It looks like someone's going to give information about the listening devices that have been in place or are going in place, and then the secrets are going to be revealed about health crises in the domestic sector, in the home sector, and the mind sector. So perhaps there's been some experiments being done, mental experiments being done on humans, and that information is going to come to light. There's a lot coming to light this day. Government building apparently under attack today. Someone perhaps attempting to overthrow or take charge or do something in a government building. Oh, that's today, this afternoon. Information about weight loss medication can be revealed later on today. Maybe a secret side effect or a new discovery with it coming today. This is a day to have a big focus on health in the body and the communication and the information about that. In the afternoon, um, yeah, unfortunately, this is not necessarily um a good day when it comes to peace. It's not a good day when it comes to peace. Um, Looks like they're also taking an old institution, like an old building, like an old church or monastery or something like that, and they're transforming it into something else to be used in kind of old ways. And what I'm getting is kind of like the alligator Alcatraz, but not. It's more of a experimentation type situation. Oh, this energy is heavy today. I don't know why I decided to give this to y'all, so maybe you need to know this. Um, we're gonna end the night with so many secrets being revealed. And not all of the secrets will be revealed to everyone. I'm seeing that to the left, of New York and those areas to that left, definitely domestic type energy with the secrets and whatever's going on and the warring kind of violence kind of thing. That's to that side. To the east of New York, so that could be not New York itself, but going to other countries to the east of New York is where we're seeing some of the institutional things happening in the old ways. At the end of the night, that's where we're seeing that happen. And in the New York area itself, the communication is expanding. Looks like another communication type industry. So if let's just say one industry was Fox News and the other one was ABC, maybe there's another one that's coming up in the ranks and joining the kind of list of top news, top communication resources to get information out there. Another one is coming there. Um, and then there's something about the impact on universities. There's something being done, blatantly being done, that is basically telling the universities, you have to do this. You have to, it's like clear communication that we want you to violate people's rights. a rough day with this energy. But energy is just that. It is energy. If you know what energy is out there, then you are able to navigate it. For instance, if I'm telling you that there's a chaotic energy when you're traveling, don't travel. If I'm telling you that there's a pew pewing to the left side of New York or to the right side, you know those are places for you not to be at this particular time. Or if you're having conversations with people and it's looking like it can get heated, you know, to try to de-escalate, to try to do things to mitigate the danger because energy is fluid and not all energy hits every person. I've had people come back to me and say, I avoided this, I avoided that. So my goal is to help you navigate these waters. Okay. So that's the energy for today. Take care of yourself. Stay safe.